Hello, fabulous Virgo. Welcome to your horoscope for the month of June 2015 General Focus. I am your astrologer, Nadiya Shah. Thank you for being here. This month, we have some really important celestial activity that's taking place at the very bottom of your chart and continues to take place and really peaks in some important ways at the very top of your chart. So when we have energy taking place along this axis, if you will, it tends to represent an important time. It represents a time when you are considering where you stand, your ground, what supports you, your very foundation, and represents where it is that you desire to go, how high you wish to go, and what you believe your purpose is. So these are two really important, sort of like the structure, the skeletal structure of life, of the psyche. These points represent, and in the chart, these points represent as well. And these are being activated for you, and in some cases continuing to be activated for you from last month as well. So let's start with the full moon that's happening in the early part of the month. So in the first days of the month, we have a full moon happening. And this full moon is taking place at the very base of your chart, home base, if you will. And so for some of you, this is going to manifest very literally in terms of home. Matters of home reach a culmination, very much to your liking. It might feel like a lot of energy, a big push is going into some changes that you're desiring to make. Maybe some energy feels like it's been you've been asked to give energy that has felt challenging at times. And yet I do think you'll feel like a lot of things are coming together really nicely, hopefully, and very much with the universe on your side to make some changes on the home front. So this could be buying, this could be selling. Now keep in mind that Mercury's retrograde. And so sometimes that can create a little bit of, okay, am I doing the right thing or not? Are the contracts filled out properly or not? But for all that, you've got some really lucky energy playing out in the sky, which suggests to me that things work out very much to your liking. They reach culmination, they reach fruition, and they reach conclusion as well. So again, buying, selling, renting, renovating, whatever it is, right? Repairs as well. All of these seem to go exceptionally well. For some of you, this energy is going to play out in terms of your family of origin, perhaps your parents. And there should be, while there might be for some of you, a little bit of concern entering this month around one of your parents, things resolve really nicely very quickly. So it looks like you've got lots of positive energy on your side for reaching a really nice conclusion around issues having to do with a parent. What we also have happening with this particular full moon, in addition to these issues, is it has to do with feeling at home within yourself, within your heart, and within your spirit as well. And where it is that if you have felt a little off kilter, if you felt like something within you has not been at peace, this is going to be the insight you need to find that very peace. Next, we have, in the middle of the month, a new moon taking place. And this new moon is happening in a part of the sky that's actually been lit up since last month. And it has to do with the very top of your sky. It has to do with career, achievement, success, and life purpose as well. And so it has to do with your understanding of what kind of legacy is worth leaving. Did you do everything? Are you doing everything you desire to do with your life? What have you done? What do you want to do next? What is it that you want to start now so that you can build that legacy that you most desire? So you're thinking big picture, and you're feeling yourself very much on a path that feels strong and secure, very much on a path that feels clear at that as well. So we've got that playing out for you in the middle of the month. This is going to represent a really important time when, early in the month, Mercury will go direct. And as we progress into the month as well, late in the month, Mercury will leave shadow. And in the middle of all this, while Mercury is still in the middle of shadow, we'll have this new moon, which suggests to me that the beginnings that are taking place now are not those that seem to come out of thin air, but have been in consideration. You've been thinking about them, you've been working on them, you've been tweaking, you've been looking at details, considering, trying things, having to pull back. All of this has been part of the process where it comes to achievement that matters to you. So for some of you out there, this is going to be trying to get a promotion, trying to actually have a career success, if you will. Maybe going through an interview process as well. Maybe your application, you didn't know what happened to it. You're hoping to get an interview, or you had an interview and not knowing what's going on. Well, this is when your answers start to come in the middle of the month and as we approach the late part of the month. For others of you, it's going to be much more personal. It's going to be much more about understanding your purpose in life. And this is going to represent an important turning point for you, where you start to put some things into place that represent a strong sense of direction, especially after a period of either experimentation or just downright confusion as well. This is going to be the clarity you need to move yourself positively and powerfully forward as well. What I love about this month for you is that there really is a sense of perspective with you now. You feel more safe than you have in a while. You feel more secure. You feel like you're building something that matters to you. And you feel like your life is carrying positive forward momentum as well. Keep riding that energy of momentum, and you will find that it only grows towards a life that you love more and more.